Hi, sweet friends, and happy Sunday. I am here at Walmart. I'm going to head inside and pick up a few things that are Walmart items, things that I would just get at Walmart that I would not pay for at H-E-B. I figured the price at H-E-B is going to be a little bit higher on some items, and so I'm going to head into Walmart and see what I can find. Groceries, which aren't really groceries, didn't need much this week, and I was still planning to go to H-E-B, but since I only needed a very few real groceries, I just decided to go ahead and pick up everything here at Walmart. So there's no telling how much I have spent right here in this basket, and I still need to get bread and bananas. So I'm gonna head to the checkout and see how much damage I've done. Do I need any green bananas? Because Walmart has plenty. I knew this was gonna be hurtful. $92.99. Ew. When you need things, you just need them. Has become a dumping spot as I prepare to decorate the Christmas tree for Valentine's Day. And so I've been gathering my new Valentine's Day items, some stuff that needs to go. I did leave this paper on the table just to help protect as I am doing Valentine's Day. Once I get the tree decorated, I will take the paper off. That is left over from Christmas. And then some of my new thrift store finds have landed here on the buffet. And then there's just some other miscellaneous things that need to be put up. So I'm gonna spend probably about 10 minutes in here and get this done. It's crazy how it's only going to take you probably 10 minutes to take care of this situation, but you will walk past it for days. Or at least that's the way I am. So I'm going to get this done. So my 15 minutes of clear all the stuff has turned into more like about an hour. And I did a lot more than what I thought I would do. So what I didn't take into consideration is that I was going to need to dust and all the things. So I did get my table put back together, watered some of my plants, put some greenery here. If you saw my one of my last thrift store hauls, I picked up this really pretty spoon rest. I put this here on the coffee bar. I want to get this redone. I did get some new pictures for this area, and I have 3 shelves that I want to put right here. I did want to share these Clean Life Scrub and Cleans. Can get these at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 cloths, and I cut them into fourths. So that would be 8 cloths, and they are awesome for dusting. They are awesome for drying off the dog on rainy days. And they just are perfect. They're perfect size for that. And I have really enjoyed this 9 Elements in the rosemary scent. To pick it up at Ollie's for $2.99. It smells amazing. I picked up these communion glasses a long time ago at a thrift store. And I want to get maybe a clear vase, a tall clear vase to put them in. And maybe some of the fairy lights to put in there. I think they would be really pretty with some light on them, kind of glistening. And I want to put them there at the front door up on the armoire where I have all my crosses and Madonnas and a few other Jesus things. So I picked those. I brought them out. I had been storing them for a while. So I got them out so that I will remember to look for a vase of some sort to put those in. And I put this silver tray that was my grandmother's. She would just fall out if she's seen all the tarnish on it. She kept everything shined up, and I kind of prefer the more tarnished look, but I have it here on the buffet. And probably will not decorate that till I get out my Valentine's Day items. Chai tea. And I started looking over the new Valentine things that I got this year and kind of separated them. I got out another set of the LED light bulbs for the tree. I had started decorating this, and I think that I'm going to take what I've done, back off, put another strand of the lights on, take the picks off, and redo the tree a little bit. This tree is going to stay up all year, and I noticed at Christmas time that it wasn't well lit because I do have all the picks on it. And so I want to remedy that and get it just set up the right way for the rest of the year. So I will be working on this in a later video. Today I am enjoying street tacos from one of the local truck stops here. They are so delicious. You get 5 of them. Grilled onions. Some of their beans are like chara beans. You may have some delicious green hot sauce that I absolutely love. It is super spicy. And of course I had to get a fountain Coke. Only thing I wish I had remembered to tell them, no cilantro. I'm not a huge fan of cilantro, although I will eat it just the same. But I prefer it not to be there. I also was working on some things, that I have for my dad. So I did get this deer mount. It's a shoulder mount, and my dad was a member, an endowment member of the National Rifle Association of America, and I wanted to get a new frame for his certificate, a different frame, and I also wanted to hang up this like brass deer. And then I have this. These are just some shells or some casings. They're not like shot casings. They were on this light string of lights I got at Tractor Supply. I had 2 strings of these lights, and they had all burnt out, and I just took them off and put them in this wooden tray. So I want to work on this little area. I moved this United States star motif thing over here to give a little bit of color to this area. And behind the TV is just a menagerie of all the cords. So I want to get these cords cleaned up and figure out a little bit more attractive way to hide this mess. I had them in a little cup, and I've just never really had a need to do this, but just thought I would share it. Here's the essential oils. This is for my diffuser, and so I'm going to get these added and get my cords organized from behind the TV. In one of my last clips, I shared with y'all the mess of cords behind the TV. So way back when I saw this organization hack, if you will, is to take these bread closures and use them on your cords. So I thought, what better time to use that as now? So first step was I went behind the TV and just jotted down all the different things that are back there. I did write on the paper upside down on accident. So I just jotted everything down back there. And I went and found my little clips that I had been saving. For the sake of this video, I do have everything plugged in, although on a normal daily basis, they're not all plugged in. But I just thought I would show you what it would look like. This hack's been around for a long time, and you've probably all saw it. This was my first time to do it, so I think it's pretty cool. I was able to get the area behind the TV cleaned up some. I used some teeny tiny zip ties to organize the cords instead of having cords just everywhere. I grouped them together. You can see this area behind the TV as you walk through the house, so it is pretty important to make sure it looks nice. I used this stack of the metal basket with a wooden hat box and a metal cake stand to conceal the cords behind it, and just added, of course, a Scentsy wax warmer, my essential oil diffuser. I have some vintage insulators in a little tiny kind of reminiscent of a dough bowl, and then I have my Google Mini here. My daughter got me the Mickey Mouse holder for it, and it's super cute. So this is what I did. As I had previously mentioned, I did end up buying everything at Walmart instead of making a special trip over to H-E-B. So I did not keep track of how much I was spending. I just went for it and just got everything that I needed. So I did. I had a list. I stuck to my list, and I spent $92.99. I knew this was going to be pricey because I had a few bigger ticket items that I needed to purchase. So I did pick up 2 filters. They were $4.88 each. Usually I would write the month on them, but because it is still winter and I'm not using central heat and air right now, I will not label these because it is highly likely that the filter I have just put in here in the system for January will probably last until March. So I don't want to have a dedicated date on these until I'm ready to use them. So for starters, I wanted to get a few items. So a friend of mine got sick. She got and she kind of wasn't prepared for that. And so that kind of got my wheels going about, you know, when you live by yourself, you kind of need to have some things here in the house in case you were to get sick and you couldn't get out. I do have family close, and I'm sure they would, you know, bring me something if I needed it, but I prefer to have it here in the house already rather than worry somebody else. And one of the things that I wanted to make sure I had was some Sprites. So I did pick up these. I will just use these, you know, in case I were to get sick. They were $4.62. And I also was out of Cokes, just my regular Cokes, and these were $5.67. So I wanted some Sprites and I wanted some Gatorades. I had forgot to get Gatorades, but I did find some at Dollar Tree, so I went ahead and purchased them at the Dollar Tree. So I don't have them here. I did want to go ahead and purchase some diaper wipes. I went ahead and got a whole case of them. Used to, you could get these at the Dollar Tree. They have not been having them lately. And so I just went ahead and bought the whole big one. So $13.70. You get 704 wipes, or 64 count of 11 packs. So I got that. I did notice that the feminine hygiene section, there was not many choices. So I did need to get some of these. They were $7.48, and like this size, this was the only box there. And I was surprised by that they just didn't have. Used to, I thought they had like a huge section, but I couldn't find any. So there's that. I did get the dogs some food, $15.48. I've been eating cheese toast, just a piece of toast with just a piece of bread, some toast, and a piece of cheese. Put it in the air fryer, and I let the cheese like crisp up on the top. We call it cheese toast. My mom used to make it all the time, and so I ran out of cheese. They had the Velveeta 24 count for $3.58. I had spoke several weeks ago about kind of changing out my spices. Some of the spices are old. I've had them forever. And so I've been working towards that, although I don't go to Walmart very often. When I go, I've been trying to get me a few more spices to replace the older spices. So I picked these glass bottles. They have quite a variety in this like style, and that's what I wanted. So these are organic, great value. I got chili powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. These were each $1.98 a piece. So I got those, and I will just keep buying until I get all the different spices in that style. I needed some shrimp cocktail. I had shrimps the other night, and I wanted shrimp cocktail sauce, and I didn't have any. So $1 for the great value. 12 ounces. Thought that was a good thing just to have on my shelf in case I get the opportunity to have shrimp again, and I won't have to worry about having the sauce for it. Got some Wishbone Ranch, $1.94. I prefer the little packets. Let me show you. So I was getting these little packets, the 1.5 ounce. Picked these up at Ollie's for $1.29. And you get 8 packs. But last time me and my sister went, they did not have a ranch. So I'll save these 2 for salads at work, and then I will just have this here at the house. But if I go back to Ollie's, I would definitely buy several packages of these. These are amazing. They are just the right amount of dressing for like a lunch salad, and it works out perfectly. I got some sweet and sour sauce. I don't like this brand, but I'm almost out of sweet and sour sauce. And between H-E-B and Walmart, this is the only sweet and sour brand that they had. None. I don't know what's up with that. Why only Kikkoman is making sweet and sour sauce? I don't know, but this isn't my favorite, but this was all they had. So I spent $2.40 on that. Another thing that I noticed the shelves were shy on is chips, Tostitos. This is the party size, which is really big. They were $4.44. This was to get the restaurant style, or yeah, the restaurant style. This was the only size that they had. They did not have like the regular size. They had a crap ton of the little the ones that are like the dip style. They had bunches of those, but this restaurant style, they only had them in the party size. So got that. And then the last 2 items are hair products. I like to use this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturing Sea Salt Spray when I do my little space buns, which I haven't worn in a while. I like to spray my hair with this. It is Dead Sea Salt with sea kelp, and it was $5. Got that. And then I never want to run out of hairspray, so I did purchase 3 of these. I like to have plenty in a stock. $2.12 a bottle. So I got those, 1 for now, 2 for later, and that's it. That is what I purchased this week. Like I said, I didn't need much. I really wanted bananas. All the bananas were solid green. That is Walmart produce is yucko. And just put it out there. Their produce is yucko. So I don't have any fruit for the week, but I'll manage. And I think the only thing that was specific to H-E-B is they had their DiGiorno pizzas with a coupon, and everything else is fine. Oh, another thing that they were didn't have any of it is the chapstick that I use. I wanted to buy some more while I was at Walmart, and They really just about had Burt's Bee or whatever it's called. That's about all the kind that they had. I was surprised. So that's it. We're gonna get on with the day. I got a couple of projects I want to work on, and I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. Today I thought I would make a few changes here on the coffee bar area, and I will share with you what I plan to do. Here are the items that I have gathered to make this update. I have 3 of these floating shelves that I picked up at the Dollar Tree many months ago. They were $1 each. And then I have 2 of these signs that I picked up recently at 75% off at Hobby Lobby. All things are possible with coffee in a cute outfit. That one was $2.99, and the 92% coffee and 8% dry shampoo sign was $2.24. So for $8.24, I can do a little updating at the coffee bar. I have a level for hanging the shelves, screwdrivers that I'll need to hang the shelves, and then some nails and a hammer to get the pictures hung up. Most everything I have here is a thrift store and clearance finds. This I Love Hot Cocoa I picked up at Hobby Lobby, 90% off years ago. These frames are Dollar Tree frames, but First Coffee is just a printout from the internet. This is a, I guess, needlepoint that I picked up at the thrift store. I believe this mocha sign I picked up at the bins, and I just chalk painted it. This sign I believe is from Target. Here's another printable that I got online. This one is also a Target find. The shelf is from the thrift store. This piece of slate I got at the thrift store, and then I used my Cricut and created this saying that I found on Pinterest. This morning, with her having coffee, Johnny Cash, when asked for his description of paradise. So that was cute. But we're going to get some of this changed up and changed out. The items that I shared I got at Target did come from Target, but I purchased them at dirt cheap. And then with the new shelves that I will be adding, I'll be able to move some of these things to those shelves. Not many though, because those shelves are really tiny. I was able to get the first shelf hung. I did find out very, very quickly that the screws that come with it are not the best. So I went outside and got our box of drywall screws, and those seem to work a lot better. Here is the updated coffee bar. I think it turned out all right. I like to live with it a couple of days and see if I need to make any tweaks on it, but overall I like it. The little shelves were a little hard to get going, but I managed, and they're level and they are evenly spaced and all the things, but hanging shelves are a bit of a challenge, I will say that. And I love the new sign, so cute. The only project that I didn't get completed today that I had originally set out to do was hanging my dad's NRA certificate of membership and hanging this metal deer head along with this shoulder mount. So I'm going to get a frame. I hopefully can find one at the thrift store. I had one in mind, but I haven't been able to find it. So I'm going to move on to option B and try to find one at the thrift store. So this little vignette or collage, I guess you could say, will have to be in a later video. For supper, I'm making this chicken tortilla soup kit from H-E-B. I paid $6.99 for it. It was half off. Get quite an assortment of ingredients to use in this kit. It can either be a soup or a casserole. I'm going to make a soup. Here are the directions. says it serves 5 and it cooks in about 20 minutes. So this should be pretty easy. Here is the tortilla soup. It looks pretty yummy. I did not add the cilantro that it included. I'm not such a big fan of cilantro, and I did add some of the cheese and tortilla chips. So I'm gonna dig in, see how it goes. The chicken tortilla soup was delicious. I really enjoyed this, and I suggest it. The only thing I do suggest is if you are not tolerable of heat, make sure you are managing how much of the serrano you put in it. I did use the whole serrano and it was perfect. It was very spicy, just the way I like it. I do highly suggest giving this chicken tortilla soup a try. If you have enjoyed spending a portion of your day here with me, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below. Become part of my friends here on YouTube. And I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.